She was 9 years old. It was the middle of the night, and she walked into the darkness alone. In February 2000, Asha Degree vanished from her home in Shelby, North Carolina. It was a quiet residential neighborhood. Asha lived with her parents and her brother. There were no known conflicts, no history of running away. On the night she disappeared, a storm was passing through the area. Heavy rain, strong winds, unusual weather for the time of year. Sometime in the early morning hours, Asha quietly left her house. She did not wake her family. She did not take a coat. She did not leave a note. When her parents realized she was missing, authorities were contacted immediately. Search efforts began quickly. Neighbors searched nearby streets. Volunteers joined law enforcement. The surrounding area was combed. Within hours, reports began to surface. Multiple motorists came forward. They reported seeing a young girl walking alone along a highway in the early morning darkness. Some described her carrying a backpack. Others noted she appeared determined despite the weather. One driver turned his vehicle around, concerned by what he had seen. When he returned to the area, the child was gone. Search dogs were brought in. Asha's scent was tracked from her home to the edge of the roadway. Then it stopped. Days later, items believed to belong to Asha were discovered in a nearby shed. Among them were personal belongings consistent with what she had owned. The location raised new questions. It was not a place she was known to visit. It was not near the direct route to school, and there was no clear reason for her to be there. Years passed. Despite ongoing investigation, no confirmed sightings of Asha Degree were reported after that morning. Then, more than a year later, another discovery was made. A backpack believed to belong to Asha was found buried along a roadway miles from her home. It had been carefully wrapped. The contents suggested it had been deliberately placed there. Investigators did not publicly identify who might have done so. The case continued. Over the years, law enforcement has stated that Asha's disappearance is believed to involve other individuals. However, no arrests have been made. No definitive explanation has been confirmed. Asha Degree has never been found. What remains is a series of verified facts: a child leaving her home in the middle of a storm, multiple independent witnesses, personal belongings discovered far from where she lived, and a disappearance that defies easy explanation. More than 2 decades later, the case remains open. If a child can vanish after being seen by strangers on a public road, what unanswered evidence is still waiting to be understood?